November 29th, 1998, we're about to interview Father Roger Schmidt.
Here we go. 2 queers and a Catholic priest.
Matthew Shepard has served us well. You realize that? He has served us well. I cannot mention anyone who has done more for this community than Matthew Shepard. And I'm not going to sit here and say I was just this bold guy, no fear. I was scared. I was very vocal in this community when this happened, so I thought, you know, should we call the bishop and ask him permission to do the vigil? And I was like, hell no. I'm not going to do that. His permission doesn't make it correct. And I'm not knocking bishops. But what is correct is correct. You think violence is what they did to Matthew? They did do violence to Matthew. But you know, can I make this personal?
Yeah, sure.
Every time you are called a fag, or you are called a les, or
dyke.
Dyke, yeah, dyke. Do you realize that is violence? That is the seed of violence. And I would resent it immensely if you use anything I said to somehow cultivate that kind of violence.
Well, thank you, Father, for saying that.
Just deal with what is true. You know what is true. You need to do your best to say it correct.
And these people trust us. You know, they want everyone to know that they are not this crime. And it's more than clearing Laramie's name, it's clearing their own, and I don't know that we can do that. Reverend, hi.
Yeah.
My name's Amanda. I'm with the theater company that's been speaking with people here in Laramie.
Let's see. Well, let me tell you, I don't know that I really want to talk with anybody at all about this incident. I'm somewhat involved, and I really don't feel like it's appropriate.
I completely understand. I just wanted to tell you I went to your service.
You went to the services?
Yes, I did.
On Sunday?
Yes.
Did I meet you?
Briefly. You welcomed us in the beginning.
I see. Well, I will tell you that I am involved. Half the people in the case, well, the girlfriend of the accused is a member of our congregation, and one of the accused has visited. Now, I think they deserve the death penalty, but I will try to deal with them spiritually. Now, as far as the victim, I know that that lifestyle is legal, but I will tell you one thing. I hope Matthew Shepard, as he was tied to that fence, that he had time to reflect on a moment when somebody had spoken the word of the Lord to him, and that before he slipped into a coma, he had a chance to reflect on his lifestyle.
Thank you, Reverend. I appreciate your speaking with me.
All right. You better go.
I let him say that to me. I let him say that to me, and I didn't say anything back.
At 12 midnight on Monday, October 12, Matthew Shepard's blood pressure began to drop. We immediately notified the family, who were already at the hospital. At 12:53 a.m., Matthew Shepard died. His family was at his bedside. The family did release the following statement. They again asked me to express their sincerest gratitude to the entire world for the overwhelming response to their son. The family was grateful that they did not have to make a decision regarding whether or not to continue life support for their son. Like a good son, he was caring to the end and removed guilt or stress from the family. He came into the world premature and left the world premature. Matthew's mother said, "Go." We've been up for like 72 hours straight, and gone home and gone to sleep for half an hour and get up and come. Maybe I was just way, I don't know. While I was reading that statement, I thought about my own 4 daughters, and she doesn't have her kid anymore. Go home. Give your kids a hug. Don't let a day go by without telling them that you love them. And then we started getting people sending us all these emails and letters. Do you cry like a baby on TV for all your patients or just the faggots? Jesus. After being thrown into this, I guess I didn't understand the magnitude with which some people hate. And of all the letters we got, I mean, there were 2 or 3 that were like that. Most were thanks for your caring and compassion. And Matthew got caring and compassion from the moment he got here.
The charges against Russell Henderson and Aaron McKinney were upgraded to first-degree murder after Matthew Shepard died early Monday morning. If convicted, the 2 men could face the death penalty.
Now, I'll tell you what. If they put those 2 boys to death, that would defeat everything that Matt would be thinking about them. Because he would not want those 2 to die. He'd want to leave them with hope. H-O-P-E. Just like the whole world hoped that Matt would survive, right? This whole thing, you see what I'm saying? This whole thing ropes around hope. H-O-P-E.
On the day of the funeral, it was snowing and raining so bad. By the time I got there, there were already thousands of people there, dressed in black, umbrellas everywhere. And they had 2 churches set up, and still, there were hundreds of people outside who couldn't fit into either one of the churches, and they had this park set up, and the park was full.
Thou shalt not lie down with mankind, as in womankind. It is abomination. Matthew Shepard lived his life breaking that commandment. Now, if he repented in his dying hours, we hope he did. If not, he is in hell, along with those killers. You believe in the Bible? You believe you're supposed to separate the precious from the vile? Oh, you don't believe that part of the Bible. Now you just stand over there, ignorant of the fact that for every 2 times that God thinks,